Yeah, I'd like to tell you I'm ready, but I'm not ready to coach yet. I'm still feeling a lot of effects of what I've got going on. But with Mike being out, I'll take his spot after he took my spot, media-wise. I told the team that the good news is the team's really healthy. The bad news is the coaching staff is dropping like flies. So hopefully Mike will be back tomorrow, but I'll answer your basketball questions.
Steve, how would you describe the relationship between Steph and KD on the court and how it's evolved and where it is?
They get along great. They always have. I think it's one of the reasons KD decided to come here. He clicked with Steph right away. It took a little bit of time for them to blend early in the year, but I think they have a really good relationship and a good symmetry on the court.
Does friendship help? I mean, they seem to.
It always helps.
Yeah.
You don't have to be great friends to be great teammates, but I think it helps.
Steve, how do you think Mike has been handling what's kind of an odd situation?
Mike's been amazing. It's an awkward situation for anybody to be in. This is so unique. I'm not sure it's ever happened. I guess maybe in football. I remember Chuck Pagano with the Colts a few years ago was out and
not during the playoffs.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just weird because on the one hand, it's Mike has to coach the team as he sees fit. I'm taking part in practices, helping with the messaging, taking part in coaching meetings, but I'm not on the sidelines during games. And so, he has to make those decisions, as if, look, it's his team, but he's also taking my advice and counsel and behind the scenes. So it's not easy, but he's obviously doing a good job. There seems to be a theme when I'm out. I think the team is like 108-2 or something, so I'm not sure what it is.
Do you think, does it take an unusual personality to be able to do that? I mean, this is a league full of big egos.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the way that we've put our staff together over the last few years. We like guys who are, just team players and not only guys on the roster, but guys on our coaching staff. And we've had that with Alvin, with Luke, with Mike. And so it doesn't surprise me. And that's one of the reasons I hired Mike, is because I knew what kind of a human being he was, and he's perfectly suited for what's going on.
You said something the other day that, even he may not bolt for any job that opens up. He may want to stay here. I mean,
yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I think the Cavs are paying him for like the next 5 years, so he's got some rope to play with. Mike loves it here, loves the Bay Area, loves his team. How could you not? I think he's in a position where he's got good options no matter what happens. He's going to be here as long as he wants, and if not, it's not bad to have a head coaching position. But there aren't many jobs this summer either. Every year is different, and I don't know, are there even any jobs open right now? I don't think there are.
You're really close with Draymond.
Excuse me?
You're really close with Draymond, and last year he said that he cost the championship. How is he handling emotionally this whole revenge thing that's going on?
First of all, there's like 10 different things you can look at. When you look at the series, I did some things that I look back on and go, man, I should have done this, should have done that. I'm sure every guy, you go down the list, every guy could say, well, I could have done this, could have done that. So that's a waste of time. Draymond was phenomenal. Played one of the great Game 7s in the history of the NBA. Bottom line is we didn't get it done. So we got to try to be better this year.
I saw emotionally in a good place.
Draymond, I've never seen him in a better place emotionally. Still playing with rage and desire and force, but totally under control. What does he have, 1 technical? I actually wish he had 2. I mean, make sure you're still bringing it. But no, he's in a good spot. Obviously, no flagrants, 1 T, and playing out of his mind. He's been amazing.
You think he stored them up and used in the finals?
Hopefully not too many of them.
I saw. I think Mike said you went and watched all 7 games from last year recently. Was that the first time you'd gone back and watched the whole series, or did you watch it all summer?
Yeah, it's the first time.
What was your kind of initial takeaways from watching it?
We could have done some things differently, but the thing that really jumped out was they were fantastic. They played a great Game 5 when Draymond was out. Kyrie and LeBron were really, really good. Game 6 they took care of their home floor, and Game 7 went right down to the wire. So there's not a whole lot you can look back on and just say, man, we screwed this up. There's individual things. There's maybe a few matchups, maybe a few shots that didn't go in, whatever. But look, they're a great team, and we're a great team, and it was a hell of a series, and we lost. And I don't know if there's much more to make of it than that.
Was it easier or harder? Was it easier or harder to watch it than you anticipated?
Wasn't that hard?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's basketball.
How many differences you see between this year and last year in your
Both
team?
teams are different. Both teams are better. Both teams are better. Obviously we've added a lot of new personnel. KD has changed the dynamic for us, but also, our big guys, the rotation is different. With David and Zaza and JaVale, it's a different look. We had really good center play in the last couple of years, but it's a different look now.
Are you satisfied by your team as of now?
Yeah. I mean, we've had a great season to this point, a great playoff run, and hopefully we keep it going. But we fully respect and are aware that this team that we're playing, they're the champions. Like, we're not. Like, I saw the quote from Kevin Love. Like, he said he was surprised. I'm surprised too. Like, what the hell's everybody talking about? Like, are you kidding me? Like, they're a great team. They're the champs. We're trying to take what they took from us last year.
You mentioned Kevin Love. I know last year there were times where the matchup might be favorable. He's playing really great this year. How much has he changed this season?
I think Kevin is playing probably better than he's played since he's been in Cleveland. Obviously, a lot of confidence. In that last series, he played well against Boston. Like I said, both teams are better, and part of that is that the teams have been together. The cores have been together for several years now.
Coach, how do you look at Steph's postseason? Last year he wasn't ever healthy for very long.
It's just been such a better progression for Steph this postseason. I mean, last year, right from Game 1 against Houston, he was he got injured and then fighting an uphill battle. I thought he was amazing under the circumstances of his injury, but to me, he looks fresher, faster, stronger than he did a year ago.
Coach, I know you're trying to delve too much into your situation. Bob Myers said that this is like a sanctuary for you to be around the team and practice and things. What would you do if you were at this time? What would you do if you wasn't around the team?
That's the point. I don't know. If I were healthy, if I were feeling good, life would be easy no matter what I was doing, coaching or not coaching. When you're not feeling good, it's no fun to not be engaged in something. So,
how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm all right.
I mean, well enough to come here, but still not completely healthy?
Yeah, still, I'm not well enough to coach a game. And I know that from, I coached all 82 games, and I did okay. I was uncomfortable and in a lot of pain, but I did fine. I could make it through. The first 2 games of the Portland series, whatever happened, things got worse. I literally, you saw me in the fourth quarter of Game 2. I could not sit still in my chair. There was that much pain. And I would say I've gotten a little bit better. That's why I'm here talking to you right now. But you can probably tell I'm not sitting here happy-go-lucky.
Do you feel like you've been able to be on the sidelines, at least in the last year, and you've been able to do about as much scouting and game planning as you normally would?
I've been in every meeting since the San Antonio series started. Every film session, every practice. I address the team quite a bit. I think my messaging is important, and I think we've found the right balance between, all right, I'll help out here, but I'm not going to be on the sidelines in the game, and Mike and the rest of the staff have done a great job. It is awkward, it is weird, but we're doing okay.
So have you made a decision yet for sure?
No, I don't have it. As of right now, I would not coach Thursday night. But, it's still up in there. Yeah, still waiting for. It's coming. It's coming.
If it wasn't Thursday, is it possible that game 3 or is this up game 1?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, I think once we get to game 1, that might be a good time to make a decision one way or the other. But we'll see.
Do you plan on going to Cleveland?
Oh yeah, I'm going no matter what. Yeah. All right.
The Cavs are fueled by not being the favorites.
Yeah.
Are you guys surprised that you guys are the favorites, and what is it that fuels you guys?
What fuels us is just winning, and we know what it feels like. 2 years ago was probably the greatest feeling any of our guys have ever felt on the basketball field, and that's what you do it for. That's what we're playing for. The other stuff, I know how this game goes. LeBron is one of the greatest players of all time, and he's in his prime, and he's back there saying that juggernaut. We're just gonna do our best. Come on, man, come on. They're a great team, and they're the champs, and we have to take it from them. That's the bottom line. All right, thank you.